Alright. Um, what do I feel like that they all have in common? Um, a family, an alliance. I won't say his name, but I want to say it because I know that I've heard it often. I'm gonna say it might be Fanga only because I know that he is a target. Once he's gone, then I'm definitely will be a target if there isn't some type of redemption going on. Um, yeah, for sure. I definitely believe that I'll be next.
To be honest, all this talk of honesty, I was like, alright. I was like, okay, fan guy wants honesty, so I gave him honesty.
So T, what do you expect to happen with tonight's vote?
In all honesty, I just expect the person who I'm targeting, fan guy. I expect fan guy to go. But anything can happen at the end of the day, so. And I was like, you're my target, fan guy. I'm letting him know. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I wasn't really feeling like sugarcoating it. So I was just letting him know. Because I felt like part of him was subbing me in a way when he was saying how, he hears that people have a target for him. And, like, it's not really that smart to have a target for him or something like that. And so I was like, all right, you might as well just say it's me. And if you're not, then I'm going to tell you it's me.
Fanga, you are the next member of the third member of the jury. In a 5-2 vote, Fanga, you have been voted out.
I have come a long way when it comes to these votes. I've come into this game feeling strong and then kind of getting screwed and feeling like I was in such a bad position, and during every single vote I was screwed over. The worst could have happened, but I'm still in this game. And what happened last night is just a reminder that, I am still in this. Maybe I'm not meant to go, and maybe this is my time to win this game. My reaction, simply, I'm just grateful, that, T actually used it, because without her, my ass would have been screwed.
Well, it went my way. I trust that, and T was gonna do what the plan was, and we got it done. All the votes always go in my favor at this point.
If you have any last words, now would be the time to say them.
Alex has a switch of vote power.
I mean, when he did that, I'm not surprised, and I'm not mad about it, because we told each other everything, mostly everything, leading up to it. So it made sense that he did that. I'm not putting it against him. I'm just happy I told him something that's not real. I have an advantage, but it's not a steal a vote. So I'm just happy that no one knows I have an advantage, which is the safety card.
It really pissed me off. I felt at that exact point that every single person in the game that I had a conversation with lied directly to my face over and over. I talked to Nav twice. He's promised me he is going Anthony. Dots told me that. I mean, every single person I talked to said Anthony. So then, therefore, when he goes out, then it makes it look like I'm the only person, or me and one other person have voted for Anthony. It makes me look vindictive.
Y'all know who the snakes are. Carrie, thank you. That's all I got. Alex has a switch of vote, so get him out next while we're getting bits up.
You must leave. You will have a jury chat tomorrow, however, so keep that in mind. But for now, well, hopefully if Miguel or Nick show up. But for now, you must leave.
Well, I'm just glad it went through as planned. I feel like I can get through the game a little easier because he was very competitive and somebody to look out for since he had all these ties to people. But now it's like, okay, we gotta get out the next biggest player.
I genuinely feel bad because I feel like we could have kept him longer, but I was like, there's no one else I want out yet, so it had to be him. But yeah, I knew he was trying to get me out eventually, so I was like, let me just do it before he even thinks about it.
So, you know, I think I'm doing a good job with allying myself and, you know, getting people to, you know, gain my trust. And, you know, I think I'm playing a really good game, you know. And now that we control the boats, now they're going to get a taste of their own medicine. So now we came here to play. Now y'all want to play? Let's play, boys.
The rest of you have a few minutes to talk.
Carrie's not even the one who voted with him. That's awkward.
That's the craziest thing.
For everyone that voted keep me, thank you guys. Appreciate it once again for the second time. So
Alex, why did he think that?
Because he thinks Alex and I. Because he thinks Alex and I are like unbreakable and we wouldn't vote separately. I think that's the only reason he would think that.
All right.
I have a reputation.
Well, we all have alliances.
So,
Oh well. And I mean, we knew that it was going to be ugly. So, I mean, anytime anybody goes out going forward, it's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
yeah. I'm getting the butt end of every single one. So, I mean, I see karma from last season, and I'm perfectly okay with it because I don't think I got enough karma from last season.
Yeah.
But you know, if anyone thinks I'm a bad person in real life, like, please hit me up after this game. Like,
oh no.
No. Come on.
No, it's just a game.
It's a game, bro. You vote people out.
Fine.
and it's okay for her though.
Check out Alex Sue on Spotify. If you don't like his personality, you'll love his music.
I don't think it was a good move. I don't think it was a good move for Alex. Because I feel like he's gonna become the number one target without Fan Guy here.
But Alex, why was Fan Guy so butthurt about you specifically?
I know. Why did he think it was?
Like, he got 5 votes.
I don't know. I think because Fanguy had a chat with me right before Tribal, and I didn't say much, so I guess he thought like I like switched on him or something, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. Well.
I got 5 votes.
Yeah, he got 5 votes without T. So
Yeah, he basically got 6 votes. Yeah.
yeah.
It's just funny he thinks that Carrie is the person who didn't vote for him. Oh well.
I didn't vote for him.
I didn't vote for him.
I didn't vote for Van Guy.
I didn't vote for Fan Guy either. I voted Anthony.
There's some foul play. Switch the vote. Someone did it, and I still have my advantage since Fanguy already blew me up. So it wasn't me.
I thought it was awesome. So for us to make a plan that extensive and to fool everybody at Tribal, I'm not gonna lie, it feels so good. I've been watching them podcasts and people have been talking shit about me, talking about I don't know what I'm doing, he don't know how to use his power-ups. Well, check me out, bitch! We did it, yo. It feels great. We turned the tables on Tribal, and we are in a pretty great position.
The players must answer questions about each other and guess who the majority answered privately. If a player is right, they get to turn someone's plus into a minus. If somebody doesn't show up and misses one of the questions, they get 1 minus per question. Once a person has 3 minuses, they are out of the game.
Okay.
Who did the majority say should apply for the Real Survivor?
Oh.
Alright. Please show your answer now.
I answered myself because I actually wanted to be a Survivor.
You are my next vote.
Well, Fanguy, are we allowed to vote Fanguy?
Right? I was
You
like,
can. He could still possibly be an answer, but it's unlikely
dang.
for most.
for real?
Alex, and we got Carrie, Nav, Alex, and whoever this is. Dot, I think, yes. You each can give someone a minus. You can volunteer. If not, I'll do it randomly. Who gets to go first? Would anybody like to go first?
Wait, who was
I'll
the
minus
correct answer?
Anthony.
Alright, Nav is minusing Anthony. Carrie, please minus someone.
Fuck. T.
I am going to minus Nav.
I thought Michelle had
Alex.
like her hand.
Sorry, bro. Sorry,
Oh,
bro.
no.
I'm gonna give a minus to John. I mean, he's not here.
Oh, I didn't forgot.
Oh, he got to do that? Oh, shit.
He gets an automatic minus every question.
Damn. So John, so John is 2 minus.
That's a waste. He gets a minus every question.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have.
Or you don't want to reveal your cards for one question?
Alex don't want to draw blood, man.
I'm already
He's a
ate it
nice
at
guy.
this point, so I'm not gonna add to it right now. So
Who did the majority say has wasted their potential in this game?
Damn.
I don't know. I don't want to say anything. It's so rude.
Please write an answer.
Pass. Pass. Shit.
I think
Okay, now please
Oh,
show me.
gosh.
Oh, man, I don't know if mine is even visible.
Damn, Alex, that's fucked up.
Oh,
I think. I mean, you're a great player. I think you could do even more damage. That's what I need.
All right.
The majority said
criticism,
Nav,
give it an
so
answer.
Nav and T are correct.
Damn.
I'll minus Anthony again.
Nav, you guessed yourself, bro?
Of course.
Yeah, I danced myself too.
Nav is
Nice.
Have some
minus.
self-awareness.
T, who would you like to minus?
Ooh. Mm,
Why is Dot stripping?
Carrie.
I'm reverse stripping.
First.
Who did the majority say is the most honest? Alright, please show me your answers now.
Man, I have to do gymnastics every time.
Oh my gosh. Thanks.
The majority said T, so Rochelle and Alex are correct.
That was my other option. Damn it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Carrie. I got minus you.
Alex.
Why did
Damn, no response.
I kind of forgot the list already, or the.
It's at the bottom.
Is it? Oh,
It shows up, yeah.
I know I said T for most honest, but I'm gonna have to put a minus on T. I'm sorry.
Now this was a tie, so there's two different answers you can put for this to be correct. Who did the majority say they would least like to be stranded on an island with? Please show me your answers.
I think this is what everyone thinks.
No,
Oh
If you
no!
can't see mine, I answered myself. If you can't see mine.
No! Nav, what?
Well, you are incorrect, Nav. Everybody said Anthony or Carrie. They also said Anthony and Carrie tied, but
I think he's a lovely kid. I don't know why you would say that.
all six of you can minus someone. Who would you like to minus T?
Carrie.
All right, I will go
Carrie.
next. I'll do Nav.
There's still four of you that can go. Carrie, you're out of the game technically, but you can still minus someone.
Anthony.
Okay, I'll go. I'm just choosing at this point. Nav, don't hate me.
Nav has been eliminated.
Dot was gonna minus me anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, don't say that.
Was I?
Or Alex, either of you want to go?
I don't think so.
Of course.
All right. Well, since Dot went first before me last time, I'll let Dot go last. I'll take out T. I'm sorry.
Dot, that leaves you.
Just me, huh? Can I see the scores again?
Everybody's out except you, Rochelle, and Alex.
Oh, shit. I will take one away from... I'll take one away from Alex.
But also, we have 2 former winners of this challenge that's left, by the way.
What? Rochelle and Dot both won?
Oh, yes.
And they're in the lead this time. Wow.
Dope.
Wow.
Dope. Something about this
It's a
challenge.
pleasure to play with y'all because I did not make it far last time.
Oh, wow.
Here is the
Let's
next
do it.
question. Who did the majority say is lying the most? All right, please show me your answers now.
Shit, I don't know. I went Anthony again. I feel bad.
The majority did say Anthony, so Rochelle,
No.
you can give somebody a minus.
Maybe me and Dot were just focused on last season.
Here's Anthony's face, by the way. I wish I could have that reaction.
Oh no. They are my competition today. I will think of it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to say, so it's be an even playing field. God.
Dot has been minus. Next question. Who did the majority say needs to be out in the next few rounds or they will win the game?
Oh my god. What a question.
Please show me now.
That's it, John.
The majority said John, so Rochelle and Dot, you can minus somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Cause I'm gonna say
I have one too now.
I'm gonna say Alex.
I'm gone. Goodbye.
Well, apparently Alex thinks that everybody wants to get me out in the next couple of rounds.
I think you're just gonna win it. That's all I'm saying. But you can take me out though. Okay.
I will, only because I respect you.
All right, next question. Who did the majority say is most likely to be a bitter juror?
Oh my god.
All right, please show me now.
Don't hate me. That's her. Girl, don't hate me.
Yeah, same.
The majority did say Carrie, so
I'm
that's
just
a
trying to
minus
win
for
the game.
both of you.
What, we didn't get pluses?
Stays in the lead. Who did the majority say is most likely to make it to the final tribal council? All right, please show me your answers.
No, thanks, Rochelle.
You're welcome.
The majority said Dot, so Rochelle
Oh
wins.
shit!
Yeah, why did you vote for yourself?
I thought it was T, obviously. Shit.
Rochelle, you have stayed through this round. The rest of you can talk for a few minutes.
I guess I see how everyone thinks. I'm like, I see into your minds right now. So, it was really easy. I mean, it's kind of obvious where other people stand, so it was easy to guess. I talked to everybody, so it was kind of easy. The only person I don't talk to and I don't know where they stand is John, so I was like, that's the majority.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, that was a fun chat.
That was a crazy. That was.
Yeah, I'm good.
Carry your eyes, sister.
Yeah, it's just a low couple of days.
Facts.
Yeah,
Oh,
Damn.
Oh shit.
I don't like the challenge. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm trying not to be emotional when I do it. Like, you can have good days and bad days, and just so happened I was having a really bad day. And then you hear things like, I tied with Anthony to be the least person you'd want to be on an island with. Like, it's insultful, and considering the conversations that I've had with almost every person in that game besides John, I felt like it was just a pick on each other fest. And I get it, you gotta pick somebody, but I felt like I was getting all the ugly ones and not any of the nice ones.
Oh no! I hope
Damn,
she's
I'm sorry,
really
man.
upset about this though.
I mean, she's probably pissed about last round result.
I bet it's stuff outside of the game too. I bet it's not just the game.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope not.
You know.
It's
Hope she's
just
okay.
supposed to be fun, but this was an awkward game for no reason.
Yeah. I mean, everyone voted saying she's like. I mean, pretty much saying she's the most bitter in the game. So you know that's. You know,
I actually voted.
I mean, I just think she takes it seriously, but I think that's fine. I mean, she's just competitive.
If anything, I'll be a bitter jury. Let's be real.
I almost chose you, Anthony. I did almost choose you, but I ain't gonna lie.
I was thinking about it.
No, I had chose
I had to say the majority.
I think I voted John, but like that was based on nothing. So I don't really.
Yeah.
All right, Rochelle, you gotta send someone to exile.
Okay, wait, let me think. How many people are in this game?
There are 8 of you left.
I want to send Alex. Well, Alex, if you're seeing this, I swear to God, I don't hate you or anything, and I'm not trying to use him, but it would be beneficial if I sent him to exile because I can't 100% trust him and what he's going to say and what he's going to do next and what he's going to do with his Switcher vote. So I had to send him to exile. And also he's like, I know he's on like the Team Vicious thing. So he's like one less vote for us.
Really good. That's really smart because first of all, it makes you and Alex just seem a whole lot tighter.
Yeah.
Number 2, because if you would have said, for example, if you would have said T, I'm screwed because we don't have the numbers.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Me, we don't have the numbers to say T, bro. Let's go.
I know. I was like, I gotta be smart. I don't know who to do it, but
okay, that's so good. All right, we are in a really good spot because now we can control the votes. We choose who goes home. So
exactly.
We can choose because I'm speaking with T and Dot.
Mm-hmm.
So an easy vote will be John because Dot don't like John, T don't like John, I don't like John. I don't know. So that's an easy vote. But if you want to get a little extreme, I don't know. It's up to you. Like I said, since you won, I want you to call the shot. I want to go after Carrie 100%. I want to go after her since day one.
You want to go after her?
Yeah.
When? After this one?
Well, but Dot doesn't want to, and just like you know, personally, me, I'm not a fan of Alex, but since you're close with him, I'm not gonna go after him. Like same thing with Dot. Dot's close with Carrie, so that just leaves. Well, you're close with Nav as well, so crap.
I mean, for me, Dot kept saying I can't trust Alex and da 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 da, and I was like, but he keeps apologizing every single time, and he's making it really clear what side he's on. And I know he's not on mine, but I just like when I know what they're gonna do.
You have a good plan. We are in a good spot. You are in a good spot. You have no blood drawn, so you're good. You are really good. Hey, with you, I'm good. We have, T, everyone. So we're in a good position. So
yes, loyalty. I'm okay with anybody at the top 3 at this point. I just want to make it past 4th.
to be honest.
That like they all voted Anthony, and I know that they're all confused and shit. Like, what the fuck happened? But like their votes are aligned. Like they are all working together.
Okay.
They're making it like
we're
really
working together,
obvious.
so of course they're working together. Like
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like if we don't align our votes, then I mean they're gonna align their votes, and then we're pretty much toast.
We could really do a lot of good things and try to keep each other in the game until it's time.
Actually, everyone voted out Anthony, and like everyone was loyal to him, and like he has no idea. I have no idea.
That's so sad.
He came right out. He was like, okay. He was like, Alex has to switch a vote.
I was
like, bro, Alex is being loyal to you, like, bro. It's like,
I can't believe it. I was like,
great television. That's great television.
Oh hell no.
So everyone was like, it could have been T because Herbert was taken away. I was like, yeah, it was not me.
So when we switched the votes and they were all confused, like I asked Alex, like, why was Fanguy mad at you? And he said it's because we had a good conversation right before, and then I voted him out. So like that's why he's upset. But it's like he's lying because he did it. Like Nav was like, I'm confused because I voted out Anthony.
Yeah.
You know, he was actually being honest, but Alex was like, no, I voted out Fanguy. But it was like, bro, but you didn't. Like, you don't know. We know that you didn't. Like, and then he was the one that even told Fanguy that like pretty much all of us were gonna vote for him. He's a great person. Like I actually like Alex a lot.
I know
how he plays. I know how he plays.
Yeah,
I know him so well.
Yes,
So,
he's
like,
trying to be sneaky.
So this is what I'll ask. I'm down to get John out. You know, like I know that we as a team we wanted to get Miguel out before. I kind of liked Miguel, but I was down to do that for a team effort. We all worked together to save Anthony twice now. That's great.
Yeah.
You sacrificed yourself, your power for the team. That's awesome. Rochelle, you were able to get Fanguy out, and he was a threat. He was a threat to you. You got to get a little bit of payback. That's pretty dope. I feel like we've accomplished a lot as a team. I've been down to do everything for the team and make sure that we're making team efforts to make what's better for everybody.
Yeah.
I have a request.
Okay.
Whenever we have the opportunity to, I really want to get Alex out of this game, man.
I'm for it. I feel like for some reason Alex also has a target on me because he just kept coming at me, and I've been noticing this. During like challenges, he just keeps coming for me, and I'm like, why am I always the first name in your mouth to pick?
Okay.
Like Michelle, I don't know y'all's relationship. I'll be straight up. I don't know if y'all are close. I'm telling you this in hopes that you keep it in confidence and that you'll choose us over him.
He always talks about you, and he's like, does that trust me? And I was like, yeah, I mean, we're doing the returnees.
I've been waiting, because when we voted Miguel out, I wanted to vote Alex.
Yeah,
I know.
We did the Miguel. We wanted to vote Fanguy. I went along with that too because I'm trying to work with the team. I think that's the best way to play is if we work together. But like Alex is a brain. He will find a way to tear us down.
I know. I did trust him in the beginning, but
I did too, season 2. Trust me.
They want Alex out. Well, Dot wants Alex out, and he really wants me to help him get Alex out because he did do us a bunch of favors. Oh, well, I was gonna wait for Nav, but I'll just tell him when he comes. I was gonna say I chose you to go into exile because I was like,
thank you. Great, because being sent on exile, maybe I have a chance and another advantage. I doubt it. But also, I get to escape the drama that happened the previous night. And, John might be the one that goes, but if not, then I come back with John in the game. And John is someone that I said that I will look out for, in the peripheral. And he said the same. So if I come back and John's still here, and so is Carrie and Nav, then everything's different. But I don't see it happening. I don't know what's going to happen. But I at least don't have to vote against my conscience because I'm in a tricky spot where I kind of still want to be loyal to Carrie and Nav, yet I kind of feel like that's a dying ship. So me not voting tomorrow, it helps me not be hated even more.
I think
I'm still on your side, by the way. Like I know we might not be like on similar sides at this point, but like what I said to you and Nav right before we went to the merge, it still holds true for me. You know.
Me too.
Yeah, it's just like I know we both had different interests. I did want to keep Fanguy for a little longer, but I know you didn't also, which is fine, and that's why I did what I did last night. But I didn't think Fanguy would say like. I don't even think he understood. Yeah, it wasn't just me. Like, it wasn't just. But thank you for putting me in exile, because I still might be a target from like Dot or something. Because I know Dot doesn't want me in here. I know he doesn't want me in
Why
here.
did you say that?
I'm pretty sure I can feel
He
it.
doesn't trust you from.
Yeah, I mean he hasn't talked to me, and like.
You never had one-on-ones?
No, and I haven't requested him because I was like, okay, well, I'm guessing he doesn't want to talk to me either. So and also like the whole Miguel situation of how he wanted to get me out. Like, I feel like Dot was probably like for it, you know, like he wasn't against that. So that's my feeling.
Not.
But it's okay.
He wants Dot out, so I'm like, I gotta choose between Alex and Dot.
Congrats on your win, Shell.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I was like, bitch, I'm guessing at this point.
I don't really understand why Alex, you specifically, why you lied to me about the Fanguy vote. Like, if you had told me you wanted Fanguy out,
well,
I would have understood. Like, it's fine. Like, Shell was pretty honest with me. She told me that she wants Fanguy out, and
I know.
that's how she's voting. But you didn't. So you did tell me that you have like this 5, and like, you know, they said that you can vote Fanguy and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You could have just told me that's what you wanted to do, and I was like, no, it's fine.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say is you can choose to believe it or not, but like your conversation was earlier than the other ones, because I'm looking at the votes and it's 5-2, and I'm thinking Carrie did flip, or Nav flipped. I don't know who's telling the truth or not. There could also be like a secret switch a vote or steal a vote or something like that, because Fanguy did block T and somehow it was still 5-2. And when I thought about that, I was like, maybe no one really knows exactly what went down. Like there's room for some errors. So I'm gonna claim that I did do it, and that I'm sorry to my closest ally Nav, and so that everyone else believes it, so that I could work with Anthony and Rochelle possibly in the future. So by the time I got to the last conversation, it was with Anthony, and it was already happening. Like I knew for a fact that it was gonna be Fanguy, so they were like, just join us. And I think that's why T said it so outright, because T said it, and as there was no other choice. Yeah, so like I already knew it was happening. Yeah, it was already happening, and I'm so sorry about it.
It just feels like I just assume that they're together and they're tight at this point, and I like them both a lot. Like, as people, I genuinely do like them both a lot, and obviously both of them are safe this round, so there's nothing I can do about it. But I would happily vote for Alex next round, because I feel like he fucked up, and you know, it is what it is. But I would be very much on board for an Alex vote if it ever happens.
I don't really blame Rochelle for sending Alex to exile. I think it was a good idea because, like, yeah, he's safe, but also like we were pretty much 4 votes against 4 votes, and now like his vote's out. So like we're
4-3.
Now we're
and
officially
after this,
majority.
we control the game. Oh, and team, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're all still sticking together. Team Boomerang, excluding John, still sticking together. And I'm excited for the future. And I hope that we can all stay together until then. So,
personally, me, I want Alex out as soon as possible, because he has that advantage. He is so dangerous, but we need to come up with a plan that to make Alex think that he's in danger, so he uses it, but then in reality he's not. So like we need to come up with a plan for that. So like, because nothing would be like great if he uses it, but when he uses it, he's actually screwing himself over.
Yeah,
so
he's
like,
a waste.
All right.
Yeah.
He
that's
uses
smart.
it, and then there's 1 vote on Alex, and then that's what makes him get out. So like, I don't know.
It is dangerous with Alex having at least 1 advantage, if not 2, possibly 3. Like, who knows? Who knows, man? I don't know if people are getting advantages in exile, or if it's like you send a message in exile. Like I've seen it done different ways.
I just totally disagree with like whenever everybody's just super throwing hate at each other and there's like two divided sides where I don't feel like there has to be. So I thought I'd reach out to you and see where you're at, if you're super in your alliances, if you're set on a certain goal. Like, I mean, nobody's really been that honest about what they're really up to, so I don't expect it too much, but I didn't know. I put you in exile the other day as like a peace offering so that you wouldn't be voted on, you know, and you were kind of safe and could get out of the kitchen for a little bit, basically.
I appreciate that. I actually wanted to know that, so I thank you for telling me that. Because we hadn't had a conversation. I've never ever got a chance to meet you outside of just a collective, so it's just actually refreshing. As far as alliances, I was strongly dedicated to one currently. I didn't change because I think a lot of our players feel like that my loyalty changed because my position changed. Because once I did get merged over to the other team, I didn't change my loyalty. I just changed my position. I didn't deviate from who I was loyal to. I just had to, play a different game. But I was in an alliance with Fanguy. And he was voted off. I'm not gonna call it an alliance, but it was an understanding. Like I pretty much have with majority of everybody. I wouldn't even necessarily call it an alliance, but I have an open understanding with anybody or everybody, I guess.
I don't really have a super alliance with anyone right now. Mine is more, the only person I wouldn't vote for is Dot at this point. Just like a personality alliance is what I would call that. I feel like Dot's a good person, and so I couldn't vote, but anybody else that's in the game. So I guess what I'm asking everyone tonight that I meet with is everyone voting for, when Fanguy voted out, I didn't know because everybody kept telling me that they were voting Anthony. I wouldn't have voted for Anthony because no one told me.
That was the crazy thing, because that was originally, I'm not going to say who, but originally that was the original vote, honestly. It was threw me for a loop when Miguel, I think, got voted off. So it threw me for a loop because that was originally the vote.
I'm afraid to say Anthony again.
Both of them. So if you vote for him, Doc gonna vote for him. I know I'm probably gonna vote for him. So.
I mean, Anthony seems to be the problem, but it doesn't seem to work. Like if T and Rochelle are doing that, then there's no way to get Anthony out.
Unless you T.
I mean, I'd vote for T. We don't have any good blood.
Yeah, well, she never did nothing to me, so it's like, so should we break that up?
I have no problem doing that.
Okay, well, if you guys talk to anybody else tonight, that could be what I can go for. It ain't no hard feelings.
We can always play it loose, We don't have to worry about it.
I just feel like I was gonna say we should do Carrie next, but
we could.
The way she was acting the other night, I feel like she's gonna hate all of us. There's no way that any one of us is probably gonna fucking win with her in the jury right now.
Exactly.
You gotta at least apologize.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, she and like I'm gonna and when I speak to her, I'm just gonna say, look, you have to get over it, like I said.
No, you gotta say it nicely.
Oh, guys, I'll say, hey girl, how you doing? I know. I'll play it nice, but like, should I mention that like she doesn't have the number, so you either work with us or against us? Boom. Nah, that's me. Nope. Can't show our cards.
Yeah, no.
We can't show our cards. All right. Yeah, we are in a really good spot. I mean, starting from where we, started, we were all.
I know. I was like, I don't think you'll stay it.
No, I
thought I was gonna be like the third person going.
So far, we're still on plan on trying to get John out. It kind of sucks, but no. Sooner or later, John was gonna have to go, and I guess it's now.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to jump the gun because we have a lot of work to do before we get here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure, like, the final of the game is going to be the top 3 players. Mm-hmm. So if we look at our alliance, me, you, Anthony, and Rochelle, we are gonna have to make a move at some point, and like what I feel like is like I'm like, to be honest, I'm most fond of you. It's like even I already know, like, even if I don't make it to the final tribal, I'm probably gonna vote for you because I think you've had the best vibes. You've been the most honest. Like I think you played a great game. Like I really enjoyed being a part of your team and watching you play. So like for me, I do want to end the game with you. But then it's like, all right, between Anthony and Rochelle, I think we're in a position where we can like literally choose who we want to be in the final with us, and we can work together to make it happen. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I can't really think that far ahead on trying to choose between him, Rochelle, and Anthony. It's a lot. So right now I'm just trying to focus on the vote. And that means getting John out, apparently.
Hey, John.
Come on here.
So, since you weren't at the challenge yesterday, everybody's like, okay, these votes John.
Okay. So, what are we looking at? I'm being voted out, basically, maybe, possibly.
Most likely, because who was in exile? I think Alex was in exile.
In the vote. So what is the vote? Who's all up for nomination? Anybody, everybody. And that is crazy. Because I'm the biggest threat, really. The fuck? That baby thought I was in that hole yesterday. So you voting me out?
I don't even know. Part of me, I didn't even really advocate for voting against you because I didn't want them to know that I'm that we have an alliance together. So I was just telling them, I was like, yeah, vote y'all out, but at the same time, I don't know.
Y'all voted me out because y'all feel like I'm competition. This stupid as hell.
I don't know if you know this, but somebody switched the votes. Are you aware of that? Did somebody switch the votes from the last vote?
On the
yeah.
vote? Okay.
So yes.
If you added it up.
That's one thing.
Because I was like, Nav told me twice that he voted for Anthony, and I was like, dude, I can't even trust him. And once these returnees started following these other kids around, guess what? Now you're fucked. And that's exactly what Dot's situation he got himself in. Dot's not running them.
So okay, here's the next thing. So pause on that for a second. I know that Alex isn't digging me. I know that we have beef from the first season. I haven't been too aggressive to try to get him out. I haven't really minded him in the game. But I know from the last game that we played, and just like the way he's been playing the game, and the fact that he has not requested to chat me one time, that he does not want me in this game. I'm cool with T, right? I've been telling T, yo, like Carrie's cool. She'll be all right. Like if I'm gonna work with you, T, like you kind of gotta have to be cool with Carrie. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna throw Carrie under the bus, and I won't. No. I will not throw you under the bus.
That's what I told John. I was like, I'll vote for anybody but Dot. That's the only person I'll never vote for.
Word. So I feel like it's like T has Anthony, and I'm cool with T.
Yeah.
But then Alex has Nav, and then I know that they were cool with like Fan Guy and John.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like I feel like this whole game right now, like you're the swing. It's like pretty much like whoever you decide to roll with, is like.
I got requested to talk to every single person today.
Exactly. Everyone realizes how valuable you are in this game right now. You know what I'm saying?
We knew this was going to happen. We knew Alex was going to hate Dot and Dot's going to hate Alex. I told them that they were going to have to hold this off until further in the game, but now it's all up in our face. I told Dot I'm not going to vote for either anybody. Dot's name, Anthony's name, and T's name is not going to come out of my mouth for the next couple votes.
And at least for the next like 2 votes, we want to keep you, all right? We want to we want to, try and, work together, And then when the time comes where it's like the last 5 or 6 people, then we can discuss it from there, what you want to do. But I say for now, you tried getting me out for this past couple of votes, and I'm still here, whether you like it or not. But
hang on, I want to explain one thing. I wouldn't have voted for you the last time when it was with Fan Guy had not 6 other people told me they were voting for you. And that's why I got pissed off last night, because it was just like I'm just sitting around a bunch of liars. I had Nav, Alex, Rochelle, everyone tell me they're voting Anthony, so I followed the trait.
You came after me from day one, and when the numbers aren't on your side, you go, oh, Anthony, they told me to vote for you. No, I didn't want to do that. No, you shouldn't. Let's work together. Yeah, let's put this all aside. Let's be a team. Get the freak out of here. And it's all good, like I said. As long as we're both here, that's why I wanted to move past it and, start leaning towards the future. So, and also, like, you're close with Dot, I'm also close with Dot. Why are we go after each other when we practically have the same alliance? I think that, Carrie, I'm going to keep her, but I'm only going to keep her for, maybe 3 or 4 more days, because look, if I'm choosing her or freaking my girl T or Rochelle, I'm doing Carrie any day of the week. Whoever I draw bad blood with, I need to get them out immediately, because they're gonna want revenge. Because revenge, I think, is the #1 theme of this season and lies. So, I'm sorry, Carrie. I love you, girl. I loved you, girl. But this relationship is over.
And I like your lineup. We can go like that. John, Alex, Nav. I'm good.
Yeah.
First, we're going for John, and then we're going to go for Alex. What's really going to happen is I'm going to have to talk to Alex, and I'm going to have to switch something up. I mean, that's the only way, right?
I assume based on the way the last vote went, somebody who voted for Anthony is going to leave tonight. Or John, I guess, because John wasn't there.
Right.
But I'm trusting you, and I'm trusting your read of the situation, that you think John is a popular target. And if that's the case, it's fine with me. I'm fine going that way.
Yeah, I think so. I think like every type of person is like considering John.
I don't know, man. It's gotten to the point where I feel like everybody is only giving me half truths and treating me like I'm on need to know basis. If I don't need to know something that benefits them, they're not going to tell me. I actually wanted to check up on you, because it seemed like you thought that you were the only one who voted with Fan Guy, but that's not true. I voted Anthony as well.
Right. I don't know what happened to the votes.
Yeah, right. I've been very confused. Alex told me in a chat afterwards. So I had a chat with Alex and Shell last night. Was it after the challenge? I think it was after the challenge.
Yeah.
He told me that he had chats right before the Fan Guy vote, and he was told that there are already enough votes for Fan Guy, and he should just hop on. Which is weird to me. But he said that he did that. He did that, and that's why Fan Guy left. But I don't really believe Alex at this point. I feel like he's doing things. He's playing multiple sides.
I would have hoped Alex would not have done that to Fan Guy. I mean, that means that he's got no loyalty to anybody. And this is where I can offer zero protection for Alex, because he's been told so many stories that Nav, his only little follower, has now turned on him. Rochelle is turned on him. So what is the option? I can't protect Alex, because Alex has got this blah, blah, blah game going on. Who put him in exile?
Me.
When you won, that was what you had to do?
Yeah, because I was like, I have to choose somebody. And he already felt so alone. Yeah. And I feel like if someone doesn't try to help him right now, or if he doesn't feel a little bit safe, he's gonna explode.
I don't blame you, but we gonna cut in a second. I would want to emphasize it's your choice, I hope that I am your candidate. I believe that we can go to the promised land together.
I'm so fucking
I believe. No, let's just be real.
So I guess we can start with the last tribal, Carrie. What were your feelings after the last tribal?
I just thought it was a negative vibe, so I mean, no tribal's ever good. I hated the way it went down, but I guess at this point of the game, it's always going to be like that at this point.
Anthony, how did you feel after the last tribal with more votes?
Oh, I was like, hallelujah. You already know. I was happy. Every freaking tribal council, my ass was on the chopping block, and it was always me about to go home. But, my people came in clutch, and for that I am eternally grateful. And, hopefully this vote isn't like the past 2 votes. So, hopefully, for once, I'll be on, the opposite side of the boat.
John, you're coming back from exile. How do you feel after the last vote?
The last vote was, I'm just,
I wish we could hear you, John.
He may be lagging, but he's still looking fly.
This is true. Well, we'll talk about the challenge yesterday. How did you feel about the challenge?
Yo, I feel like that challenge always hurts, You're forced to answer questions and talk negatively about people, even if you don't necessarily feel negatively about them. And it's also an interesting game because you're not necessarily saying how you feel, but you're saying how you think the group feels. So, we all said we weren't going to take it personally beforehand, but I feel like it's hard to do that. And I feel like it's hard to not expose how you feel about people throughout that game as well. So, definitely very interesting.
Rochelle, how did you feel about the game and winning that game for the second time?
Damn it, Rochelle.
I hate that game, and I hate that I was winning because now I feel awkward because I genuinely don't feel that way about people, and I apologize if I offended anyone, but I needed to win one fucking challenge in this goddamn game, so it had to be that one. It had to be the worst one, but I guess it's okay.
T, how did you feel about it?
I guess I felt good. I was honestly surprised that I was voted like the most honest because that was something I wasn't even expecting. So yeah. But as far as finding out like what majority people think of like certain people like Carrie and Anthony, it's kind of crazy because it's like, oh wow, it sets everything into perspective because now it's like, all right, now I know who's thinking what, and it can be scary for most, but as for me, I'm good.
Carrie, you didn't seem to like the challenge. How did you feel about it?
No, I definitely did not like the challenge. I felt like it was definitely just at this point in the game, it just was an extra negative vibe on top of negative vibes. Like, I didn't feel like there was any good point to come of it at this point. It was just tearing everybody up even more.
Well, Carrie and Anthony, I know nobody wants to be on an island with two of you, probably because you guys would kill each other, but any thoughts on that one, Carrie or Anthony?
As Jason Derulo once said, I'm flying solo if I'm on that island. I'm flying solo. I'll stop. But seriously though, it doesn't matter.
Oh god.
Alex is in exile this round. How are you feeling about that?
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was about to ask, like, is Alex coming? Like, is he here?
Where's Nev?
Nav said he might not make it.
There, like I've mentioned before, I think that there are some advantages of being in exile. You know, you're safe, but also some disadvantages, like your vote doesn't count, and you're missing out on important chats. You're missing out on the important things that happen during tribal. So it's always kind of a funny place to be. So for me, it is what it is. You know, everyone's got to work with the ups and the downs of different people being in exile. Carrie, what's so funny?
You can tell when you and I are drinking on camera, but we're trying to act like we're sober. They're like, "Hey, how'd that go?" It's cool. It's cool. How you feel about Alex?
I'm missing out on some great tunes for this game. So that's dedication, yeah.
Sure.
The boy is faded.
We know. I knew about 2 chats ago that you were faded. So, how do you guys figure out who to vote for tonight, T?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. So basically, it's like, I guess we're going after who's like the biggest threat for us. So, oh hey Nav. But yeah, it's kind of easy to choose, but at the same time, it's not an easy decision because it's a game, but like it's nothing personal.
Nav, what about you? How do you know who to vote for tonight?
I mean, my answer is generally always survival, and tonight it's even more so than usual. But I didn't catch most of what he said, but I do agree that there is somebody here we generally consider a huge threat.
Well, I'll end it with you since you're nice and faded, and maybe you'll tell more information. How do you decide who to vote for tonight?
Damn, that's a good question, bro. That's a great question. I think you know what, to be real.
It really wasn't.
To be real, I think you just gotta follow your heart, man. I think everyone's got a gut instinct, and I think that people, you know, their guts don't trust certain people, and their guts trust certain people. And I would say follow. You know, you have to follow your gut. You gotta go with your heart. You gotta follow your heart. And yeah, follow. Don't doubt yourself. You know.
How motivational! Wow. Any other questions you guys have for each other today? If you guys are ready to vote, you can vote now. Alright, I have the results. If anybody has an advantage and wants to use it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. I don't know if Dot's here or not, but I'll read the votes. First vote is for T. Second vote is for Nav. Third vote is for John. Fourth vote is for John. Fifth vote is for John. He also has 2 more votes just to make it official, but the next player voted out of the game is John.
You know, people are scared that he has to switch a vote, and I think people are trying to gang up on Alex.
I say you and I can snatch him up and quietly try to let them get rid of everybody else but you and I to the end. I hope that she really listens to what I'm proposing.
I don't think even with your switcher there are votes to save you, unless you have something else up your sleeve.
I just need, when you're having it over your head, you're just make sure your arms are out like this, basically.
Oh my goodness, this game got harder.
Oh,
It's hurting.
I gotta call you out. You're done.